What's up guys, my name is Ace, and today I'm going to share the top 10 things that I think you should save your unlock tokens for in Black Ops 3. Now this video is designed mainly just for the beta for the Xbox One and PC users, but a lot of this will likely carry over into the full game as well. So what a lot of people don't realize when they get into it and they start unlocking things kind of randomly, they start seeing all these unlock tokens, they just start unlocking things without really thinking, is that in this beta there is actually a level cap. And they're going to cap it, I believe they're going to cap it at 28 first, like they did with the PS4, then they'll bump it up to like 34, and then they'll keep bumping it up from there. Now, if you reach that level cap and you use up all your unlock tokens, there might be something that you really want to unlock, but you simply can't until they increase that level cap, which is really frustrating. So, out of these top 10 things, I feel that if you always unlock these 10 things, there's nothing you'll really be missing that much. So I'm simply going to go in the order that you unlock these. I think that's just the easiest way to order it. I was going to go from least important to most important, but that doesn't really make sense when there's a level cap and you don't want to be saving points from the beginning for something that you don't earn until like level 49 or whatever it is. So first up, we have the Tempest. In my opinion, this is still the best specialist in the game. It is very fun to use. I highly recommend trying it out. Maybe you won't like it, but most people really enjoy using the Tempest, and I highly recommend doing that at level 1. The second thing I'd save an unlock token for is the Razorback SMG. Now for the Xbox One and PC version, it seems as though they started like from scratch, essentially where the PS4 started. So the Razorback is extremely powerful in its current state at the time of you watching this video, very likely. They may have patched it by the time this launches, keeping in mind I'm in Seattle right now, so this is pre-recorded. But still, even after the patch, the Razorback was a great SMG, so I highly recommend saving a point for that. Moving on to the third one, this is the Engineer perk. This is one of the perks that I was using on every single one of my classes, except for my objective class where I was using Tactical Mask. The reason I was running Engineer on every one of my classes is I really like shooting UAVs down because there is no access to Ghost until they actually bump that level cap all the way up. And because of this, UAVs are extremely powerful for the enemy team. Engineer allows you to see where the UAV is on your minimap, and it also highlights it, so it's really easy to spot them and shoot them down. It also works great if enemies call in the RAPS deploy ship. You can see those balls rolling around the map everywhere. You can see them through walls. You can see trip mines. You can see everything through walls, and this is extremely helpful. It also gives you an early indicator of a Hellstorm missile coming in. So this one has saved me countless times. Next up, we have Flak Jacket. This one's unlocked at level 20. This one is going to save your life a ton, especially if you're planning on playing objective game modes. I had this one on every single one of my classes, literally every single one, because I just feel like it's the most valuable tier 1 perk that you can earn in the beta. So I highly recommend running Flak Jacket because those grenades are extremely powerful. The next one is the Black Hat. Now this one is earned at level 23, and I highly recommend giving Black Hat a shot. A lot of people are probably going to say, no, don't recommend people to use the Black Hat because it's so overpowered. Well, this is a beta, and I would really like the message to get across clearly to Treyarch. I want people to try these sorts of things out so that they can truly see how ridiculously overpowered this is in the beta so that it gets fixed for the full game. So I recommend trying the Black Hat out, taking advantage of it while you can for the beta, and really showing its true power and how it is in fact overpowered, at least in my opinion, and a lot of other people's opinion as well. Moving on to the next one, we have the M8A7. So for the PS4, they set the initial level cap at 28, and this is when you earn the M8A7. And a lot of people didn't save an unlock token for that level 28, and they really wanted to unlock the M8A7, but they couldn't until they increased the level cap. This gun, in my opinion, is one of the best guns in the game by far. It's my favorite assault rifle in the game. This thing is an absolute laser beam. It's great at long ranges. It's pretty good at close ranges as well, as long as you're pretty accurate, but it absolutely dominates at those mid to long ranges, so I highly recommend saving an unlock token for the M8A7. Up next, at level 30, we have the Hater. Now, the Hater is essentially the VSAT from Black Ops 2, except it can be shot down. This is extremely powerful. Of course, if you're not really confident with going on higher streaks, maybe not. Maybe you don't want to actually go for the Hater, but if you are relatively confident, I highly recommend unlocking the Hater. Now, a couple levels after you unlock the Hater, you finally get access to Tac Mask or Tactical Mask. This is the one that makes stuns and everything not so useful against you, which is awesome because concussion grenades in this game are extremely powerful. So you unlock this at level 32 and definitely save an unlock token for this. if you're going to have like a rushing SMG class, definitely Tac Mask is going to help you a lot. Moving on to the next one, we have the Scythe Specialist Power Weapon. This thing is so much fun. It's absolutely beastly, borderline overpowered. I still think it's powerful enough because if you get flanked or if someone comes from the side, they're likely going to destroy you before you have time to lock onto them and power up your minigun and then kill them. So I think it's still balanced, but it's definitely super, super powerful and very fun to use. So that one is unlocked at level 34. And finally for my list, I have the Wraith. Now this score streak is an absolute beast. This thing was getting me more kills than motherships were on a very consistent basis. My only complaint right now is that it can be hacked by black hats. So if somebody is using black hats on the enemy team, then you might not want to use Wraith. But the Wraith is definitely something that I recommend trying out for everybody if you're confident, once again, on going on those higher streaks. And this one is unlocked at level 39. So that's my top 10 lists for things that you should definitely save your unlock tokens for. Of course, there's going to be plenty of other unlock tokens to go around, so that gives you lots of freedom to unlock other things that you feel like you just want to play around with and try. And I highly recommend unlocking other guns and perks and pieces of equipment. Just make sure you're saving some of those unlock tokens for the things in this list. If you enjoyed the video, a like rating is always appreciated, and don't forget to subscribe for more if you haven't already. I'll talk to you guys next time.